Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the oven. We're going to be painting Charles' Z4 in a random colour that we basically just mixed out of a load of shit that's on the paint desk. Ordinarily, Charles aerosols his cars, they look crap, but this is actually, it's actually a half decent car. So we just finished for the day. We've rolled the car in the oven. It's I don't know, late at night. So Collie's called up. So we're going to get it done. We're going to show you a little bit of the process. It's actually got fiberglass wing skins, fiberglass door skins and fiberglass rear quarters, which will be available on the website in the next week. Fiberglass quarter panel, fiberglass door skins, full wing. They arrive in black gel coat, and then you make a little bit of time. Take a little bit of time and rivet them on. Depending, it's a drift car. This, so it wants to be like a nice road / drift car / it's a Z4. Who cares, kind of thing. So yeah, a couple of little dings in the bonnet to do. Bumpers as normal, riddled in stone chips and stuff like that. But yeah, the car's actually all right. So we're going to get it prepped. Collie's going to shoot some B-roll. B-roll, yeah. Yeah, some footage of like the prep and stuff like that. And I'll describe what we're doing. I'll explain how we're basically preparing the GRP panels, and kind of this kind of applies to a load of fiberglass bits and pieces and how you want to work stuff. But yeah. What the colour is, I'll let you see at the end, obviously YouTube standard stuff, but it is a mixture of about 5 different colours. We've got some Ford in there, we've got some Suzuki in there, we've got a custom red in there, and Mazda MX-5 silver in there as well. So yeah, bit of red, bit of blue, bit of silver, bit of grey, and then a bit more grey, so we'll see what it comes up with. But yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. It's going to be funky colour. We'll be masking for about an hour and a half. We're going to get it in primer. We're going to just do a late one with Charles, and hopefully he's driving around less of a piece of shit than ordinarily is, and then we'll see. Let's get started. So just a quick one. We've basically thrown the car back together, but everything's loose, so we've put some bolts in here so that the bumper hangs off. So it basically allows us to get the paint behind under here. The bonnet's on. Obviously we're taking the washer jets out. It's on, but it's loose, but it's not going to go anywhere, and it just allows the paint to blend in. Now clearly this is a drift car and we do some really nice paint work here. This isn't, you know what I'm saying. This is obviously a drift car. I mean, it's going to be painted nicer than most drift cars, let's be honest about that as well. But we're going to mask it, prime it, stick it on bake. So it's baked for about an hour at about 50 degrees, and then we'll come in 500, buzz the car, which I'll explain what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And then it's going to be completely thoroughly cleaned inside the oven, and take all the tools out and all that sort of stuff. And then we're going to start throwing some paint down, and I'll film myself doing it, show you guys. So yeah, we're not bothering. We're just masking out the indicators. You know what I mean? It's a drift car, so yeah, that's a little bit of an insight into the process. That's it. If this car was being like painted really nice, we'd actually have it in bits, and we'd have the bonnet up on a full stand. We'd have the bumpers off and all that sort of stuff. But for a drift car of this sort of, where this wants to be, we're not really doing more than we have to do. If anything, we're doing a nicer job than really Charles. So yeah, he'd be happy just aerosoling it in the street in the rain. So I'm going to get it all 240 buzzed with 240 grit discs, Velcro discs on a air powered sander. Go over the big areas, get all the final little bits of keying up done, and then we'll get it painted in primer. Okay, so yeah, it's basically prepped. It's getting shot as it is.
It's basically prepped. What have you said so far?
I've said this is like a £100 repaint. That's what I've said so far.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, so it's basically been 500 buzzed all over with an interface pad. These have been 240'd. These are going black. These are going black. These are the surrounds for the rear lights. The rest of it's going in this new funky colour we've got. Yeah, you need to cover up the exhaust, mate.
Oh yeah. Well, you could always just go purple, couldn't it?
Are you shitting bricks?
No, why would it be shitting bricks?
Well, you need to cover all this plastic here. The arch liner. Tape that out there. Yeah, run a tape line up there.
Yeah.
And that as well. Tape.
Yeah, but I sprayed the body.
Yeah, but how am I supposed to paint this without getting paint all over that? So while Charles does a little bit of final masking out, I'll run over the gear. I'm running a DeVille GTI Pro Light. I'm filthy because we've been doing an awful lot of work today. Charles is dirty. The room's a bit dusty, but it is a proper downdraft oven, so it's amazingly how little you need to clean it to get fairly clean work for a fairly clean paint finish on the drift car. It's fine. If we were doing a really nice repaint on something, or like we'd have it blown to bits, obviously, as I said, the whole oven gets completely thoroughly cleaned out. So it's also handy for just doing mad repaint on something in an evening. So yeah, we're going to be seeing all the drift cars painted in here over the next couple of months. We've got a 33 Skyline GTR. We've got Evo 4, big power Evo 4 in pearl white going.
Is it a 4? I thought it was older than that.
No, it's a 4, I think. Pretty sure it is. We did Chris Performance's 1000 horsepower 4-wheel drive S14 in here. We're going to be dropping a feature on that the next few days because that's done. And then all the AMG 350Zs are coming out here as well. So, alright, how far are we off, do you think? 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll turn the oven on. I'm going to try and do some filming with the oven running, with basically the air circulating, but I don't know how loud it's going to be. It's kind of like, sounds like a jet engine taking. What do you think, Colin?
Alright.
Look at him. He's all excited. Shit. Alright, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm ready.
Do you know what, yeah? All jokes aside, this will be the first modified car I've had in like 4 years that hasn't been graffiti painted.
Yeah, I mentioned this before. Basically, he graffiti paints everything. That's why they look so fucking shit. So this one should hopefully look a little bit less shit. Okay, so we've done the priming, and what this is basically grey primer, but we've put on a little dusty coat of the purple.
Turn the oven off, it's kind of here.
No, it's fine. We've done a little dusty coat of the purple, so you can see the purple is going. And what this allows us to do is just as a guide coat, basically. It allows us to sand the primer, and then you can basically see where you've sanded. So I'll show you a little bit of the sanding process, and then basically we're going to 500 sand the whole car, all the big flat spaces, make sure it's nice, the primer's nice and smooth. We wanted the primer on the car so that there's a uniform base under everything, this uniform grey colour. It also stops repairs showing through, and we've also wanted primer on the GRP panels like this. Is obviously fiberglass, aluminium rivets and stuff like that. So yeah, it's getting there. What are we bothering?
Yeah, I'm gonna get all this shite off.
Are we bothering? to start. Oh, I'm doing it. Oh.
Just do on the side that's been clean.
Don't touch that bit.
You fucked up now, innit?
Oh, it's fucked in.
You fucked up now.
No, I've just turned the heating on the oven as well, it's nice here. That should look alright, that.
You don't do like a weather report.
Look at the state of him, and he's there trying to clean the car paint. What?
Now being 26 degrees, we should see highs of about 60. Yeah?
Come on, you're fucking about now, let's get this done.
Go on,
Yeah, alright, let's go. All joking aside, I'm gonna go put my mask on and stuff. Boom! No. You can see the pearl that we put in this bit of the purple.
Yeah, you can see the beacon very across there.
So it's done.
So it's done.
You can see the fiberglass panels and the little rivets holding them on. I think it looks good.
Yeah. It's really good.
I decided to put a little bit of colour in the black on for the April as well. I've mixed the same colour enough to do the mirrors and the rear light surround things. I like it. What do you think anyway?
Mint. Fucking mint.
Well, it's late. It's really late. Hopefully you can hear us talking, even with all the ovens going. It's just cycling, yeah.
Complete waste of a video.
If not, all we'll do is you'll just hear music and I'll just be like sing along to it. What I like about the Z4 is the shapes are nice, aren't they?
All the boot was broken in it.
Yeah, it's too tight there, isn't it?
That's
That
here
gap-
is obvious. It catches.
Yeah, that bit's too tight. The gap along the back's okay, but that's definitely too tight there.
And then you got this here.
Yeah. What did you remove it?
Yeah, I took it off for something I can't remember now. Why? Oh, to take these panels off.
Anyway. Don't touch me. Corona. I'm thrilled, mate. That fucking purple looks mega.
Really happy with it.
What do you think, Collie?
Really good.
Yeah, Collie likes it because it'll photo well, because we put some special purple mica on top of the purple paint, purple base coat. So it's got that like mad pop. Oh, I can't wait to see the sun.
I know, yeah. Downside is it goes back on its curved 17s.
Yeah, it goes back on some fucking shitty wheels, but I've made him promise he's going to get some nice wheels for it. Alright, come on Charles, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
What are we hearing?
That's a wrap, come on.
Oh, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
Share and subscribe.
Yep.
I thought we'd never get out of here.
I fucking thought this kind of piece of shit never be done.